welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today I am doing an update or a check-in on my first month of doing my consumption challenge. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link a introductory video down below for you if you want to check it out. Essentially, I am keeping track of everything that comes into my home and leaves my home that's under like my control. I'm not tracking my partner's things, but everything for me, because I feel like, I can declutter or I can go through and, donate a lot of things, but then it's very easy for things to creep back into my home all of a sudden that I have space for it. So I did this last year. I just kind of kept it to myself and wrote in my planner. And I wanted to kind of do some more sharing, and I had a lot of you say that you were going to join me, which I'm so excited about. So let me know how January went for you in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your experience. So I have a spreadsheet that I'm using this year to keep track of things. There is a template linked down below, and I know some other people have made their own versions, which are beautiful, the ones that you've shared links with me anyway. Make it your own. So what I think I'm going to do is start by going through the things that came into my home. Then we can talk about the things that went out of my home and left my home. And then we can kind of do like a month-end summary on the dashboards. Okay, so starting with the things that came into my home in January, I do have a long list. So I have kind of these different headers. I decided to sort everything today by categories so we could talk about beauty stuff and then home stuff and clothes and all that. So for beauty, personal care related items, body care, I needed to get another body wash. My boyfriend and I share body wash, but I still use it. I like to have a backup in our closet. So once I move it, it's needed in the shower. Then the next time I'm at the grocery store, I buy the next one because we use just the swab. It's pretty easy to pick up for us. And then I also went on a work trip and I grabbed the toiletry, mini size that they give you of lotion, and I'm using it as a hand cream right now. It was free, so why not? So that's 2 body care products in. Next, moving to hair, I normally don't have a lot of hair related needs, but it seems like everything kind of got low and ran out at the same time. So that happens, I did take the shampoo and conditioner from the hotel. I kind of have a habit of doing this, and then I give them back to our local women's shelter. They accept, travel size toiletries and all of that. And we'll talk about donations in a little bit. But things that I, actually purchased and brought in, I need another detangling spray. The one I have is very close to finishing. It didn't quite finish up in January, but I'm sure it will in February. I have curly, tangly hair, so that is a must-have for me. We also ran out of conditioner. So my boyfriend and I use the same stuff in the shower. We use this Nexus brand, and we like to buy the big, liter sizes with the pump and everything. And Ulta Beauty, I think it's, a couple times a year they do a liter sale. So it worked out that we ran out of conditioner right when the sale was happening. So I decided to buy the shampoo and conditioner. We don't need the shampoo yet. That'll probably come a little bit later. He uses a different shampoo. I'm the only one that uses the Nexus shampoo, but it was like half off. So why wouldn't you, pick it up? I had the means to do so. So I jumped on that. But the conditioner we go through faster because we both use the same conditioner. So I got those. So in total, I had 5 coming in this hair category. For makeup, I had 3 products, and these are all replacements. So I use a brow pomade from Milani, kind of like the Anastasia Dip Brow, but like a drugstore version. And one of those little pots of product can last me a couple of years. So the one that I had, I revived it so many times and it was dead. So I decided to pick a new one up. I also switch out my mascara quarterly so I don't get any eye infections and stuff. And then I also like to use a powder foundation most days. And the one that I have is getting low. So I decided to, when I was ordering the powder foundation I got when I was ordering from Ulta for the shampoo conditioner, I decided to just pop that in too. For nails, just 1 product. I don't buy a ton for nails. I have quite a few nail polishes. I may go through and declutter them because some of them are getting old, but I'm pretty good right now. I just need to get a new cuticle oil. It is so dry in my home. Everything is peeling and cracking and I'm getting all sorts of hangnails. So I really wanted to get an oiled just to help me moisturize that area because it was getting really painful and like bleeding, you know, so that's been great. Skincare related, I picked up a rose toner. I really like to use a kind of basic toner in the morning to wipe through my face, so I picked that up. And then I got, when I ordered the L'Oreal Powder Foundation, I got a free sample of the L'Oreal Hyaluronic Acid Serum, which I use a hyaluronic acid serum regularly, so that I decided to keep. I really like right now that a lot of like Sephora and Ulta, you can pick if you want to receive those freebies or not. And I've been trying to be more picky about that. Like, will I actually use this? And if I will, then I will accept it. But if it's a product that, you know, I don't have interest in, or it's just not something I would use, I'm trying not to bring those in. Okay, moving down, a couple of toiletries. So I needed a new deodorant, and then we also use like a bulk soap refill every year. So one of those kind of big bottles of soft soap, I got the Target, you know, generic brand version. But we just use that to refill our current soap containers. It's very cost effective. It also reduces our waste. So I just need to purchase one of those, and it's $3.62 for soap for the whole year. That's pretty awesome. So did pick up one of those. Moving down, I'm just going to scroll here. Clothes. First one, these German fedora party hats. I think they're called alpine hats. I don't know, I just got them off of Amazon, but my boyfriend and I, and then another couple, had a German Oktoberfest in January, and we had sauerbraten and spatzel and like a traditional potato salad and just some fantastic food. Where we live, you can't really get that, so they love German food, we do too, and it was nice to we had a little party and get together for that. So I decided to get some hats for everybody to wear and make it, you know, a little festive. The gray bomber jacket, my work sent as a holiday gift to us, which I'm grateful for. I won't be keeping it. I will be donating it because it doesn't like fit me right. But that is something I wasn't really expecting, and it just arrived at my home. And again, I'm thankful for, but it's just not really the right thing for me. So I haven't gotten rid of it yet, but I do plan to do a donation run in February, and we'll talk about that. Medium blue jeans. I just replaced a pair of jeans that I have from Target that I really enjoy. The ones that I had before were getting pretty ripped, and it just was getting too much to keep up with them. So I decided to replace them. Jewelry. I was gifted 2 sets of jewelry, which is very kind. So my boyfriend got me an earring and necklace set for my birthday, which my birthday is at the very end of December. And I count things when they actually come into my home. So it didn't arrive and I wasn't like given it until January. So that's where I'm including things for my rules. You do whatever works best for you. So I got a jewelry set from him. And then a friend of ours started making jewelry. These are some of her earrings. They're super cute and very lightweight. So I have this pair that he picked out to give to me. And also there's like green heart charms on one. So yeah, really cute and happy to support her. So he picked those 2 out when I was out of town. So that's kind of fun to have some new jewelry pieces to wear. Moving into home related items, this home storage section, 3 things coming in. I had a recipe card box. I'm using this for my savings challenges that I'm doing on my channel. And then we got 2 hanging closet shelves. So I got one to help me kind of organize my bags and just like belts and kind of accessories. They were all sitting at the floor of my closet and it was really starting to bother me. So I picked up this hanging shelf, and then my boyfriend saw it and he wanted one for his closet. So we ended up getting 2, and I am counting that second one still as, you know, in mine because I am storing a couple of things in his hanging shelf too. So 2 of those. For the kitchen, my work also with that bomber jacket sent a mug for coffee that I will keep. I, you know, love coffee and tea and cocoa and all that. So I did get another mug that was free. And then For office supplies, I picked up a lap desk, like one of the ones that folds out. So if you're sitting in bed or on the couch, you can have kind of a table over you. So I picked up one of those, and it actually works really well too. I can put it on this desk and then stand and work at it. I'm having a surgery in the beginning part of February, so I'll be needing to stand a little bit more when I'm working. It's on my low back and kind of tailbone area, so I won't always be able to sit for as long a period of time. So I wanted to have something that would help me kind of adjust. So that worked out really well, and it was a lot cheaper than trying to get official standing desk attachments. And then I also got a wall calendar for this year. We keep track of, my boyfriend's travel and appointments and things like that together. So we needed one for this year. And then the last thing is a duffel bag. Again, sent this from work, from like that holiday present, which is, very generous. I don't really think I have a need for it. So it's like kind of on my list that if I don't use it in the first like 3 months, I'll probably just donate it. But, grateful to get that coming in. So that's a lot of things coming in. That's way more than I expected this month. That is 32 things into my home. Thankfully, I was able to offset that quite a bit. So let's talk about my outgoing items quickly here. So I had 2 from my body care section, leaving my home, a body wash, right? Because I replaced it. So one in, one out type thing. And then I also had a hand cream, which I also, picked up that hand cream from the hotel. So even though it's one in, one out, it's still kind of washing each other out, which is great. In the hair category, the conditioner was finished, right? That was a replacement. And then I also finished up this Color Wow Dream Coat Spray thing. It was a travel size. That's what I was using to prep my hair when I would like blow dry it or straighten it when I was traveling. But I finally finished that up. I had 4 makeup empties, which is awesome. So one is a Declutter this lip liner, and the other's empty. I finished up a lip gloss, mascara, and then the brow pomade. Again, kind of replacement type items. For the party hats, I, gave 2 of them to this other couple that we did this party with, so they kept theirs. So we only had to, bring our 2 home, which is great. And then the jeans that I replaced, again, I replaced them. So the other jeans are, trashed and tossed, and these new ones came in. For home storage, I received this weird decorative sponge holder for Christmas from someone that doesn't know me very well. So I donated that right away at the beginning of January, and also a kind of decorative towel. That's not my vibe personally, so I donated that as well. It was brand new with that sponge holder. And then we also had a kitchen bowl broke. The bottom of it cracked, so anytime I put something in it, it was leaking. So that was tossed. And then I had a couple of office supplies that I finished up. I finished up a highlighter, whiteout tape, like one of these that you can use to white out. And I also finished up a purple pen. So I did pretty good with my outgoing items. So the count is 17 going out. So I did offset pretty well. So let's move into the dashboard next to kind of wrap up January. So here you can see my monthly spread. So the total in 32, total out 17. So my net total for the month is 15, and my total for the year is 15. So each month I'll be updating this and seeing that running total. And I do have some goals around what I'd like my year-end total to be. So that's going to be really helpful to track. I have a breakdown of category. I think it's going to be interesting to see, like body care, I have a net total of 0 because I had 2 out and 2 in. Some of these are negative, like makeup and kitchen and office supplies. And so that's really great to see. Like some of these have more leaving than coming in. So I just think this will be fun to track throughout the year to see where those totals are. So right now, jewelry in is my highest category with 4. So it's 2 pairs of earrings that my friend made, and then an earring and necklace set. So that's the highest one. And then outgoing, makeup, kitchen, and office supplies are all tied at -1. So hopefully I will have some more like negatives, or at least these numbers will go down a little bit more in February. So that is kind of the visual there. And for retailers and exit method, retailers, most products so far are coming in through Target. And then gifts, a very generous second place there. So, Target is something that I don't have one near me, thankfully, because I would spend too much money there. But it's not hard for me to get to a Target. It's like 45 minutes away. I typically don't go. I more so just order online. And when I'm ordering online, I just kind of look for the best price. It's not always Target. Sometimes it's Amazon, sometimes it's Walmart. So it just depends with online shopping. I think that's kind of all over the place. And then looking at the exit method, so I have 1 decluttered, 2 donated, 10 emptied, 2 gifted, and 2 tossed. I do have a donation pile started, like that jacket and a few other things from around my house that I'm not using that I could donate, but I'm not going to count it as truly donated until I drop it off at the donation center. So it's still technically in my home. So I have like 7 or 8 things already put together. I'm sure I can pull some more stuff together, but I wasn't able to mark it as truly donated this month because it's still in my home. It's still in my possession. So that is kind of leading me into February goals. So for February, I really would love to make it a negative consumption month. I am having a surgery in February, so most of the month, we'll be kind of recovering and just laying low and healing and all of that. So I'm hoping that that'll help me. Like I won't be out shopping and doing things.